9 a las 4. Es el minuto más largo de mi puta vida. ¡Qué gonorrea! Ok, gente. A ver, estoy entrando a YouTube porque pues no sé por qué no hice eso antes. Me quedo varios minutos esperando. Ah, ya casi, Frank. Quedan 4 minutos. Ya casi, quedan 3. Hostia puta, ¿qué tanto demora esta gonorrea? Otra 3 aquí. Venga, perfecto. Y el celular de la mierda que va. El celular se congeló, se fue a la verga. A ver, computador. Ta. A ver, gente. Esto por aquí. Ok. Según YouTube Studio, sí está en línea. Vale. Eso es positivo, supongo. Oh, su puta madre. Puto celular de mierda. Está más congelado que otra wea. Ok, genial, parece que así sí, parece que así se escucha bien. Vale, gente, esto para aquí, esto para acá mejor. Y aquí, para acá, control B. Todo el computador se congela porque son muchas cosas, muchas weas. Ok, bajamos. Vale, estupendo. No está chupanilla, playlist en todos mis videos, directos en vivo y Genshin Impact. Una presentando, bienvenidos a una presentado, soy yo mismo, no lo sé, nunca lo sabemos, gente. Esto por acá, vale. Y ahora copiamos esta madre de aquí. Gente, parece que lo voy a poder hacer a la primera, Esto por acá, pa. Y por aquí, espera, alguno cuadra. Ya sé que no cuadra. A ver, YouTube Studio, abrí una nueva pestaña. Joder, ok, esto por aquí. Live videos acá. Vale, perfecto. Ok, me metí en el coco. Vale, perfecto. Copiamos esta madre. Control. ¡Jueputa! Control Z. Vale. Ahora sí, gente. Control V. Dije control Z. Me refería a control C. Ok, perfecto. Save. Bueno. Gente. Pues esto acontece que mi hermano. Bueno, gente. Si los perros se callan. A ver. Resulta acontece que mi hermano regresó a la casa. Pues. Se fue de vacaciones. No a vacaciones, se fue a una cosa de trabajo. En Estados Unidos. Y me trajo unos juegos. 2 juegos. Joder, hostia puta. Me trajo 2 juegos. De PC4. Si los perros se callan, se va a mirar. Ay, Dios mío, estos perros. Oh. Y Paimon aparece con las gafas y el bigote, increíble. Gente, entonces, hostia puta, estoy pendejo, me corté, gente. ¿Por qué? Pues porque estaba hablando con una tijera en la mano y dice paca puca. Y me corté. Soy un genio, gente, ¿qué les parece? Buah, soy increíble. Esto por acá. Compartamos esta madre. Paca poca. 1, 2, 3. Pues a mi mae, a mi pae, a un amigo, no sé por qué, pero chinga su mae. Y esto por acá. Vale, perfecto. Mandar. Nice. Vale, gente, como iba diciendo, pues me trajo 2 juegos. ¿Sí? Los 2 son de PS4 y usados. ¿Sí? Así que bueno. ahorita lo estoy probando porque son de PC4, son usados y todo eso, a ver si funcionaban, si no había problemas y todo eso. Ahora que me veo la carcasa tiene un hueco, no sé por qué. ¿Por qué putas tiene un hueco de carcasa? ¿Quién era el que lo estaba usando antes? Un asesino serial. Puto hueco, con un cuchillo la apuñaló la puta madre. Pero bueno, en fin. Entonces, gente, estaba andando por ahí porque me aburrí. Quería un juego de disparo, ¿no? Y pues me encontré obviamente. Puta Paimon, si no son el perro de Paimon, hostia put. A ver, primero que todo escuchamos si se me hace bien. Puta Paimon, si no son el perro de Paimon, hostia put. A ver, es que estos perros. Vale, gente, los perros están. No se asustó, lo que pasa es que mi madre se fue a visitar a la vecina. Eso pasa cuando tienes 5 perros que lo mima mucho y que amas mucho y luego te vas a visitar a la vecina. Eso es lo que pasa. Sí, están locos. Esto por acá, esto por acá, esto por acá. Ok, así puedo ver bastante en los temas de comentarios si comentan algo. Y responder inmediatamente como flash. Me hago para acá, puca, my friend. Vale, gente, perfecto. Entonces, gente, les cuento y les comento con los perros haciendo su canción en el fondo. Entonces me trajeron dos, Horizon y Tomb Raider. Horizon obviamente que lo conozco, Tomb Raider ni puta idea que era. Y ahorita que lo probé más o menos, investigué en Google, en YouTube, ahí por encima porque no me quiero hacer mucho spoiler. Ella se puede que es una aventurera. Y ya. Pues es una aventurera que al parecer tenía un par con plata, ¿no? Y que murió o algo así de esa madre, no tengo ni puta idea, pero se puede que es una aventurera, ¿no? Y pues aquí estamos, pues pues eso. Entonces estos dos juegos y me aburrí de jugar Genshin, ¿sí? Me aburrí de jugar Genshin que es de exploración y de ese tipo de juegos. Me aburrí de jugar God of Warcraft, que es de God of War, que es de exploración y todo ese pedo. Me aburrí de jugar Sky, que es de exploración y todo ese pedo, ¿sí? Entonces decidí buscar un juego de disparo, un juego de algo. Me encontré obviamente, con Fortnite, ¿no? Y que no, primero que todo, no me gusta el sistema de disparo, el sistema de esto, el sistema de lo otro. Más de todo creo que es porque se concentraron en otras vainas, que en bailecitos, que en skins, que en esta madre. Y pues el tema de disparo y la forma de jugar me parece horrible, no me gusta. No me gusta la forma del disparo y la forma de jugar, ¿sí? Luego está el tema de la construcción, que esa gente que hace y se construyó un piso de séptimo, un edificio de séptimo piso, ¿sí? Con parqueadero incluido, ¿sí? Con montaña rusa por dentro también probablemente. No entiendo esa gente. Entonces uno entra ahí, primero que todo uno ve bailecitos que son idiotas, son males. Chinga tu madre. Yo vengo a meterle a alguien un tiro en la cabeza. No vine a bailar ballet. ¿Sí? Las skins, pues a ver. No es que me gusta ninguna de ellas. Alguna debe haber buena. Yo soy alguien que le gusta mucho las skins. Así que vale. Pero no, la skin me parece algo inútil. ¿Sí? Sí, por eso no me gusta Fortnite. Primero que todo está esta gente que hace y pues el sistema de disparo, ese sistema de jugar no me gusta. Y luego hay gente que es muy pro, muy fuerte, y entro ahí y me culean a los 3 segundos, ¿sí? Además que está el tema de los bailecitos, el tema de eso y lo otro, y no se concentran mucho en el tema de spam. Me parece un juego de risas, más todo me parece más como una broma que un juego, ¿sí? Un juego que la gente que lo juega yo lo respeto porque, hostia puta, esa gente te construye una pirámide en 3 segundos. Esa gente te construye algo en 3 segundos. Esa gente y te construye un edificio, ¿sí? Ya luego que sepa meterte una bala por el culo es otra cosa, pero de construir saben. Y me imagino, no sé, no lo he jugado, pero me imagino que esa madre debe ser difícil. Yo lo respeto porque es un juego difícil. Yo lo veo un juego difícil. La gente que juega yo lo respeto, pero me parece un juego de broma también. por el tema de todo eso. Así que Fortnite a la mierda. No, gracias. Arquitecto nivel Dios, sí, hijo de su puta madre. Tú vas a Fortnite, tú no ves de eso diciendo, oh, ese dispara, no falla ni una puta bala. No, tú entras y dices, oh, ese güey te construye 5 edificios en 3 segundos. En fin, no me gusta Fortnite, así que en disparo no. Entonces quería algo parecido a Call of Duty, pero que no valiera un riñón y medio, ¿sí? Y encontré un juego llamado Tower Fantasy, que es exactamente, bueno, exactamente, es muy parecido al Genshin Impact. Me gustó la trama, lo instalé, a ver qué pedo, ¿sí? Jugué como unos 10 minutos para ver que no me pida contraseña y cuenta, quién sabe, la meto y me lo roban, así que bueno, solo me quería asegurar de eso. La historia me la salté, porque resulta, amén, que hay un botón de skip para saltarse, genial, así no me spoileo la historia, y no, probablemente no lo usé, porque me gusta oír la historia, gente. Entonces, gente, me aburrí los juegos de aventura, porque ya tengo el Genshin, God of War, Sky, que son de aventura. Dije, no, me voy a por un juego de bala, ¿sí? Y terminé con otro juego de aventura llamado Tower of Fantasy, ¿sí? Y otro juego llamado Horizon, también de aventura. Y otro juego llamado Tomb Raider, también de aventura. Hostia puta. me voy a por otro de bala, es que ese juego con otros 10 juegos de aventura. Hostia puta. Pero bueno, gente, el siguiente juego que quiero va a ser de bala. Un Call of Duty, tal vez. Hay que ahorrar, gente. Probablemente Call of Duty en 10 años. A ver, gente, a ver qué tenemos acá. Esto por acá. Así que, gente, ustedes saben, el lunes era Genshin Impact, lo cambié a Sky. ¿Por qué? Porque pues justo decidió no hacerlo el lunes, me equivoqué, ¿no? Y en vez de hacer Genshin Impact el lunes puse Sky, ¿sí? Y lo que pasó fue que el miércoles, pues era mi cumpleaños y justo en Genshin Impact, donde podía, pues, donde me dan regalito por feliz cumpleaños y pueda mirar los diálogos de los personajes, de feliz cumpleaños, un chingo de cosas que, pues, no lo tendría Sky, por ejemplo, ¿sí? Que tocaba ahí. Y luego me vuelvo a equivocar porque eliminé un video de Sky, ¿no? Y siguiente era Genshin, ¿no? Pero me equivoqué ya que eliminó uno de Sky por alguna estupidez que dije ahí. Y pues eso. Vengo, pero me podrías decir cómo puedo descargar el juego que estás jugando de forma que pueda jugar en el teléfono o es para computadora. Me gustaría jugarlo en directo. Este es Genshin Impact, es para celular, computador y PC5, ¿sí? Yo estoy jugando en la PC5 ya que me lo dieron de cumpleaños y pues es más potente. En el celular necesitas un celular potente. Esta madre, hostia puta. Ahí te necesitas, me traigo potente para correr esta madre. En el celular pesa aproximadamente unos 30 gigas, ¿sí? Unos 30 gigabytes necesita más o menos libres para poder instalarlo, ¿sí? Con la nueva actualización, antes pesaba unos 20 gigas, ahora pesa unos 28. Y para correrlo más o menos, recomendaría unos 30 gigas de disponer en el celular con una memoria RAM de 6. De 6 o... Porque 4 se muere, tu celular explota, hace kaboom. En el computador, lo mismo, una memoria RAM de como 6 o 4. Pero, 4 te explota el computador probablemente de 6. Y de espacio, ahí sí te pide más de 100 gigas, probablemente 120, me pedí antes 118, con la actualización de pedir 120, algo así, o 130 ahora. En la PS5, hostia puta, en la PS5 no, en verdad no pesa tanto. La actualización aquí en la PS5 empezó 40 putas gigabytes. 40 putas gigabytes en una actualización. En total pesa actualmente 80 algo, 90 algo gigas. Así que sí, amigo, necesitas algo potente. Y para instalarlo simplemente, si es en el celular, en la Play Store, ¿sí? Si es en iPhone, en la App Store. Si es en el computador, tú vas a Google y buscas Genshin Impact, ¿sí? Y te vas a la página oficial y le vas a descargar, ¿sí? Easy peasy para toda la familia. Y en la PS5 vas a la PlayStation Store. Muy fácil, todo gratis. No tiene que comprar nada, no se preocupe. Lo único que tendría que comprar es un dispositivo que no explote a verlo. Eso es otra cosa. Esto por acá. Como iba mencionando. Entonces, mi horario antes era Sky. Sí, porque necesito descansar. Yo ya probé. What an energy to begin your stream. Yeah. I'm going to try to you what I'm going to say right now. Don't you worry, my friend. Entonces, gente. Esta Sky. Esta de antes. Intenté hacer videos diarios. Sí, directos diarios. Bienvenido a una presenta. Welcome to the new people. Intenté hacer videos diarios. Para darme cuenta que esa madre era difícil. Hice 3 directos diarios y yo ya me quería morir. Hice 3 directos diarios, un día de descanso y otros 3 directos diarios. Para que sepan que fue horrible. Yo casi me muero, hostia puta. Pero entonces mi horario antes era lunes, Sky. Martes, descanso, amén, Dios mío, hostia puta. Miércoles, Genshin Impact. Jueves, descanso, amén, hostia puta. El viernes era God of War, ¿sí? El sábado descanso, Dios mío, hostia puta. El domingo descanso, Dios mío, hostia puta. Pero ahora es Sky, lunes, Sky. Martes, ay, descanso, Dios mío, hostia puta. Miércoles, Genshin Impact. Jueves, Tower of Fantasy. Viernes, Tomb Raider. Sábado, Horizon. Y domingo, God of War. Y les recuerdo que luego sigue el lunes, que es Sky. Oh, esa puta, me va a morir. Okay. So, what happened is this. My brother went to like a project we work or something like that to United States. And when he come back, he bring me for my birthday 2 games for the PS5. Yeah, that is. And for PS4, because PS5 runs some games for PS4. And it's a lot cheaper, because a lot less money to buy PS4 game. So he buy a PS4 game, Horizon, Zero Dawn, by use. It was already used, so it was a lot cheaper. And for PS5, used too, and Tomb Raider. Yeah, but before that was like in the morning. The night before. Yeah, before. I was when I finished doing the Genshin yesterday. That was yesterday. He gave me the games this morning. So yesterday in the night, I was there and finished doing the Genshin Impact 10. I was there. I said, "Oh wow, I have Genshin Impact. There's adventure. Yeah, I'm so lazy to do adventure. Sky, it's adventure too. Fuck it. God of Warcraft, it's adventure. What the fuck? I have adventure game. So I went to the PlayStation Store. I said I'm going to look something like Call of Duty, but that is free because Call of Duty is a bunch of money. Bienvenidos a nueva personita. Hablo español, no se vayan. Bla 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 bla. Okay, so Call of Duty is a lot of money, so I have the money. So I want to look at something Call of Duty, mature, beat the shit out of people. No, that will be nice. Yeah. So I went. And was looking for a game. Fortnite, I'm from Fortnite, but this I know, I don't like it. Yeah, because it's a good game, but it's a bad game at the same time. It have all the dances that's very stupid, and why the fuck you going to dance? I come to beat the shit out of people, to put a bullet in the head. I not come to dance ballet. Yeah? Do you understand me? I not come to dance ballet. I come to shoot a bullet into your head. Yeah? So I hate the dance part. Why the fuck you want to dance? Hey, we are in the middle of the war and we're going to die. Yeah, let's dance. It's a very shit. I don't like it. Yeah? And then it's the skin part. What the fuck? I'm saying, I like skins. Hell yeah. But what the fuck? You want to put a skin?
Hey, I want to look cool when they kill me. I'm dying. I'm dying. At least I look like a banana. I don't like it. You know what the fuck? Okay. But the skin part, I say, okay. Skin, okay. 20 skins, okay. 100 skins. Okay, you're getting crazy now. 1 million skins. You need a doctor, my friend. They put too many skins into it. No. That's two things I don't like about the game. The third thing is the shooting part. When you shoot to people and try to kill people and the way you move and the way you do this, I don't like it. I prefer Call of Duty mode. Yeah. For that, I don't like the way it shoots. I don't like the way it moves. I don't like the maps. I don't like nothing like that. Yeah. So I prefer in that Call of Duty. And in Fortnite, you have a bunch of shit. A potion, a this, a bat, a that, a gun, a machine, hostia puta, what the fuck? Yeah, a torrent, you can jump and you can put fireworks and you can put this and you can put that. You are called Violet motherfucking fire. What the fuck? And then it's the constructions. You walk in there, there's a man there, and you point the gun to his head to blow the motherfucking head off, and the guy, and he built a motherfucking building. Now it's a building, yeah? It have a scene. You can go and watch movies inside there. You can go and park your car. You can go and rent a house if you want to there. It's a house, 20 floors house, yeah? It's a building. He built a store there and he's selling video games. Yeah? He's selling you a gun inside there. He got even a fire there because he's cold. Who the fuck? What the fuck? That people, first of all, it's like a joke. That game feels like it's a joke. The dancing part, the skin part, be a motherfucking building, bitch. And the shooting part, it's item very bad. Oh, but fuck yeah, the people who play it. I was when they have a PS5 some weeks ago. I went to this place that you rent a computer. Yeah, I was there playing Genshin Impact, and I looked to my side. Was a motherfucking what was this motherfucking god? What this fucking god that he was playing Fortnite, and he was being calm down, boom, boom, and pam, pam, pam. Boom, boom, ram, pam, pam, pam. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, that guys I respect because I'm see it. I never played before, but you can see it and you say, what the fuck he's doing? What the fuck? He playing 30 keyboards in the same time. What the fuck? So these guys. The people who play it, I respect them. If somebody can say, I'm playing Fortnite, and say, nice, good. I don't give a shit, but good. Because it's a very difficult game to play. It's a very difficult game to play. If you play Fortnite, wow. That is a difficult game to play. Hell no. But I don't like it. Nobody just put me a difficult game and say, haha, difficult. Let's try it out and see how difficult it is. But I don't like it. I don't like Fortnite. So because I was bored of adventure games, I wanted to find a shooting game. Yeah, that's the whole point. So I found this game that the name is Tower of Fantasy, or adventure game. So I installed it and yeah. So I'm bored of adventure games, you know. Because I have a Sky, Genshin Impact, God of War. That's adventure. I want something new, no adventure. So I go to find some shooting game and found Towers of Fantasy. That's an adventure game just like Genshin Impact. Yeah? So I end up looking for a shooting game and end up with Horizon, a game, adventure game. Tomb Raider, adventure game. And Tower of Fantasy, adventure game. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck? And that's how I end up. Very fucked up. Book mobile. I don't like it neither. I don't like it neither. I don't like it. But I haven't seen it. I have been thinking about installing it because it's very similar to Call of Duty too. But some parts I don't like about it. So like I can get to it and say I'm going to install it, and then get to it and then start thinking, nah, but no, and then leave and then come back. Yeah, but the Call of Duty takes money, different free. But no, it don't look that good, you know. That's me. So, if you don't know, when I started doing the YouTube, you was there. I don't need you remember. Remember like hype on shooting games. Yeah, I like shooting games too. The adventure like, adventure. Oh, nice story. Shooting game is like, boom, bitch, motherfucker! Bum, 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 bum! So it's better. Yeah. Better! Okay. So yeah. So today, so what I'm going to do is this. When I start doing the YouTube, you are one of the first one, or the first, you are the first one to come and look my live streaming YouTube. Thank you. Hard. So I started doing three live stream. So I did the Sky, Genshin Impact, God of War, and then one day rest. Oh my god, fucking rest. And then Genshin, Sky, and God of War. Yeah, one day I will like it, but it costs a lot of money. Maybe I will start saving for it, but I don't know how many time it will take me. So yeah, that was very bad. 23 streams a day. Holy shit, that was bad. So I moved to Monday. Yeah. Well, the first day the week is Genshin Impact. Oh my god, Genshin Impact. The second day of the week. Oh my god, Rust. Oh yeah, motherfucker. The third day of the week, Genshin Impact. Oh yeah, Genshin Impact. The next day, oh yeah, motherfucker, Rush. Oh yeah. The next day, God of War. Yeah. The next day, rest. Oh yeah. The next day, rest. Oh yeah. The next day is Sky and repeat. Now, now because before I did 3 videos, I was tired as hell. I don't wanted to do videos the next and the next and the next day, and that was bad. That was terrible. So now I decided to do the first day of the week, Sky. The next day, rest. Oh yeah, motherfucker. Okay. And the next one, Genshin Impact. The next one, Total Fantasy. The next one, Tomb Raider. The next one, Horizon. The next one, God of War. And the next day is the first day of the week, and it's Sky, the motherfucker guy. And the next one, you relax. Oh wow, you calm down. Oh wow. The next one, Genshin Impact. The next one, Total Fantasy. The next one, Tomb Raider. The next one, Horizon. The next one, God of War. The next one, Sky. The next one. Oh wow, yeah. You can relax. Oh, 2 weeks have passed, motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, okay. The next one, Genshin Impact. The next Tower Fantasy. The next Tower. You understand me, right? Yeah. I'm going to die. Yeah. Y bienvenidas a nueva personita. Ahora sí comencemos, gente. Ahora sí. Después de explicar un poquito lo que ha pasado. Hostia puta. Gente, me va a morir en pocas palabras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 putos videos, 6 putos directos diarios. Joder, hostia puta. Gente, ya no me van así. Sí, me van así. Yeah. I'm going to stop doing the live stream like this. Yeah, let's go, my friend. And we're going to start doing. Oh yeah, fuck it. Yeah, let's go. 1 hour more to go. We can do it. Yeah. ¿Hasta qué hora tengo que esperar la puta madre? 8 a 10. Okidoki, chibridoki, paca puca, paca roca. Esto por acá, esto por acoco. 8 a 10, ¿no? Ok.
Try to play different types of games as you like.
Visto, Paca Puca. Esperar! Try to play different types of game as you like. Yeah, I wanted to play a shooting game. Yeah, I went to look for a shooting game. Yeah, I finished with Tomb Raider, adventure game, Horizon, adventure game, and Tour Fantasy, adventure game. And then go look for other shooting game, and I will come back with 20 more adventure games. Yeah, and motherfucker, I like Horizon. I like it. Horizon, it just seems wow. It's like a God of War, by legal. It's like God of War, but you're playing with a girl, still with a god, and you can find God of War parts, like you can find Kratos, a statue of Kratos and everything. And it's a bunch of them that you get it all. You get like the tattoo of Kratos in the eye. That's nice. So you have a lot of Kratos here, but God of War. For reason, it just seems wow. You can fight with motherfucking machines. Horizon me encanta, gente. Es como God of War y tiene partes de God of War, sí. Pero tú puedes pelear contra máquinas. Tú vas por ahí, ves un perro gigante, sí. O sea, tú vas por ahí, te ves un toro, pero está hecho de metal y es una máquina. Y tú dices, ¡oh, sea puta, me lo goleo! ¿Sí? Me pregunto cómo saldrán los hijos. So, you go and you found this big machine, like a ball. I'm a fucking ball. I'm going to burn the horns on your stomach and I'm going to take your stomach out and eat it, motherfucker. So it's a big machine. Yeah? It's a big machine. And you need to fight with these machines. Yeah? So you see these machines and you have a bow and arrow. You point and you say, I'm going to stick this bow and arrow in your motherfucking ass. You're going to fucking motherfucker. How the kids will come out? Oh shit, no. And then it's Tomb Raider. I tried out and hell yeah. Ahora el siguiente es Tomb Raider. Que tú vas, lo pruebas y hell yeah. Esta cosa está nice. ¿Sí? Esta cosa te dice una vez. Presiona X para saltar. Tú presionas X para saltar. Y ya. Oh, este hijo de tu puta madre. Tú no sabes cuándo hay que saltar. Tú no sabes cuándo no hay que saltar. Vas a un hueco y dices, salto. Ah, pues sí se puede saltar. Pero tú vas caminando y porque en God of War estás acostumbrado, ¿no?, a caminar y tu persona se para y dice, hostia puta, un abismo. Yo no continúo, amigo mío. Yo no estoy pendejo. ¿Sí? Y te sale un botón que dice presiona círculo para saltar. ¿Sí? Oh, hell yeah, aquí en Tom no. Aquí, hijo mío, tú sabes cuándo saltar, tú cuándo no sabes saltar. El juego no lo sabe, tú sí. Y más te vale saberlo porque si no te unas 3 metros bajo tierra. So, and then Tomb Raider, yeah. In this game, you start playing and tell you, press X to jump. And you press X to jump. Yeah, motherfucker. There you go. That is all it's going to tell you. In God of War, you walk until you find a place, and Kratos says, "Fuck you! I'm not going to continue walking because it's a motherfucking hole here. If I fail, I'm going to die. I'm not going to jump. I'm not going to continue walking." So you get to a point you don't can walk anymore, and it tell you press circle to jump, press circle to jump, press circle to throw this and go, press circle, yeah. Oh, Tomb Raider, no, hell no, I tell you, press X to jump, and that's what the only thing going to tell the motherfucking whole game, yeah. You don't know where to jump, you don't know where not to jump. It's a hole. Hell yeah, you don't see the hole. You're going 3 feet underground. It's not the game not going to tell you it's a hole there. The game not going to tell you jump. The game not going to tell you stop walking. It's a motherfucking hole here. The game going to tell you exactly that. Nothing. You just say hole. You are already 5 feet on the ground. Yeah, it's not turning back. It's not turning back. No tell you. So I like it. It's difficult. Me gusta porque tiene como su propia nivel de dificultad. And then it's Tower Fantasy. That's like Genshin Impact. That's everything you need to know. Y luego está Tower Fantasy, que es como Genshin Impact. Es todo lo que quieres saber. But you can use the motherfucking weapon you want.
Buy to win face with hand over mouth.
Buy to win. Yeah. But Tower Fantasy is free. But Tower Fantasy, you can, if you want to put him a motherfucking gun, you can put him a motherfucking gun. If you want to put him a sword, you can put him a motherfucking sword. If you want to put a bow and arrow, you can put him a motherfucking bow and arrow. If you want to put a big motherfucking giant hammer of God of War and smash all the motherfucking war, you can do it. Yeah? You can do what the fuck you want. You want to put a spear, put him a motherfucking spear. You can do what the fuck you want. And you can put to 3 weapons. Well, I can put to 2 weapons when I was trying it out, but it's a hole for a 3rd weapon. So that means maybe in the future we can put and put 3 weapons. You can change between weapons. You can fly. You can do this and you can do that. While watching some videos of people playing it, and it's and what the fuck he just did? I don't know what the fuck he just did, but looks so cool as hell. I want to do it too. Entonces, gente, el Tower Fantasy es como Genshin Impact, ¿sí? Pero tú le puedes poner la puta arma que tú quieras. Si te quieres poner un martillo de guerra gigante, hostia puta, God of War, que puede partir el suelo de un golpe, hacer un cráter, puedes. Si quieres ponerle una puta lanza, puedes. Si quieres ponerle una puta espada, puedes. Si le quieres poner una ametralladora triple hueputa que viola madre es 3000, puedes, ¿sí? Si le quieres poner un pito, puedes. Depende si lo hay o no, ¿sí? And the banners is like a gacha, like Genshin Impact. It's a gacha. Hay un gachapón como Genshin Impact acá. Se gacha, ¿ya? You have the partner banner.
Stream Call of Duty instead of God of War.
I don't have Call of Duty. You have the permanent banner. Tiene el banner permanente. Sí, igual es un gacha, igual, prácticamente igual. You have the permanent banner, el banner permanente, the weapon banner, el banner de arma. Now here where the thing get complicated because it's a standard banner. What the fuck is the standard banner? I don't know. I have no fucking idea. No, I don't have a shit. I don't know what the fuck is a standard banner. El siguiente banner, aquí es donde se complica cosas, porque es un banner estándar. ¿Qué putas es un banner estándar? No tengo ni puta idea que es un banner estándar. No tengo ni puta idea. The next one is like this banner here. A promotion banner. ¿Sí? La siguiente es un banner promocional, just like this one. Justo como este. Es lo mismo, it's the same, my friend. ¿Ya? Oh, but it's the third one. It's the third one. I don't remember what the fuck was the third one. And then was only 4 or 5. I don't know. I totally forgot about it. No sé si había otro o no. Se me olvidó. Ok. Así que hay que descubrir eso. And the pity. Oh my god, the pity. The motherfucking pity. So in the perma banner, what the fuck is pity? The next one is the pity is 80. The next one, the pity is 80. And the next one is the pity is 80. I think so. I don't know. They want a number C. Ok, gente. El tema de los pities es parecido, ¿sí? En el banner permanente, en Tower Fantasy, el pity. ¿Qué putas es un pity? En el banner de armas, el pity es de 80. Pity 80 y pity 80. ¿Sí? Creo. Ahí de medio recuerdo. No sé. Luego cuando miremos el juego, que yo lo miré por encimita. Yo ni siquiera investigué mucho. Ni siquiera investigué mucho el tema de los pity. Ni nada de eso. Escuché que aquí el pity es de 0. Y que acá el pity es de 80. No lo escuché, lo vi. Decía 1.80. ¿Sí? Así que supongo que ese es el pity. ¿Sí? El juego lo va a comenzar desde esta cuenta, así que no se preocupen. Tampoco hice nada y me salté toda la historia, así que tampoco vi nada de la historia. Sin spoilers, sin nada, no tengo ni puta idea de nada. Sé más o menos los controles de atacar. Círculo y salto. Porque se puede saltar y atacar en el aire. Es una cosa rara. ¿Sí? Pero no, tampoco ataqué mucho, intenté no aprender mucho de tema de atacar para aprender con ustedes. ¿Sí? The way of attacking is a lot different, it's a lot more complicated. Es mucho más complicado. You can jump, attack in the air, you can do this, you can do that, you motherfucking so I didn't learn a lot about it because I wanted to learn. And the people hear me? Like, not like, oh, yeah, I know we can do this and we can do that. No, I need more like, what the fuck is this? I wanted to react a it. No me gusta ver mucho el tema de los juegos antes de hacer en directo, ya que me gusta sorprenderme. No me gusta decir tipo, ah, bueno, gente, todo esto es así, esto es eso, ¿sí? No, me gusta hacer, ¿qué putas es eso? Ok, y aprender con ustedes, gente. Así que pues sí, exacto, exactamente eso. Me gusta aprender con ustedes y pues darme cuenta con ustedes. Lo que le dije es todo lo que sé del juego, ¿sí? Es todo lo que sé, ¿sí? Excepto que por cuadrado hacer yuku y ya. Sí, pero tampoco sé mucho de eso porque hice yuku y se me congeló la pantalla. Sí, es como una habilidad rara. No tengo ni puta idea. Decidí dejarlo ahí ya que no quería saber nada más de eso. Quería pues sorprenderme yo mismo y pues lo dejé ahí. Sí, no sé ni qué putos hice, pero hay algo ahí. Hay algo ahí que luego descubriremos nosotros en directo. ¿Sí? Y luego nos encargaremos de ello, gente. No se preocupen. Vale, gente. Obviamente mañana haga Tower of Fantasy. Y luego el God of War. Y ya la semana que viene comenzamos con Tomb Raider y Horizon. ¿Sí? Nada del otro mundo. Los van a sorprender con nuevos juegos, ¿eh? Yo me sorprendí. Con uno solo. Y con el otro también. Voy a hacer... toda la situación está muy loca. Voy a hacerme una idea pues complicada. Debe haber algo. Las gafas que se puso Paimon y el bigote. Me encanta que cuando abres el menú sigue teniendo las gafas y el bigote.
Just relax. Even
Se
if
queda así
everyone
para
else
siempre.
suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands.
¡Ja! A menos si lo arrestan y lo condenan a muerte, nosotros lo estaremos apoyando en el fondo. Sí.
Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
La diosa es una imbécil.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
Best of luck to you.
Bueno. Y se marchó y a su barco le llamó libertad.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
Ah, shit! You're going to be arrested, they're going to condemn you to death, and you're going to lose your motherfucking head. Literally. ¿Cómo vamos? Bien, estupendo. Mira, te cuento, te van a arrestar, ¿sí? Luego te van a condenar a muerte y vas a perder la cabeza, ¿eh? Pero literalmente, no metafóricamente.
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
No. We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well, now, don't you all look disappointed. Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed.
Ay, esta hija de su puta madre.
That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session.
Madre, se me seca el ventilador, me puede traer agua, ayuda. Listo, perfecto.
Firstly, in order for the audience to
Bienvenida, no ha
understand the
presentado,
causes
welcome
and
to the new
results of the
people.
incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this...
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina, do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying.
A ver, gente. Ella es pendeja, ¿sí? Se busca drama y mantener pues todo este pedo, ¿no? Pero no tiene ni puta idea de lo que está hablando. La cosa es que todos le creen porque es una puta diosa. Ella dice que tiene poderes increíbles cuando los dioses no tienen estos poderes, ¿sí? Los dioses son pedazos de mierda también, ¿sí? Los dioses no son todopoderosos como dicen ser. Y esto es una prueba de ello. Ella no tiene ni puta idea de lo que está hablando. 4% vendo, 2% se fueron, qué triste la vida. So she don't have a fucking clue what she's talking about. Yeah? Yeah, I'm going to try to complete it. Try. She don't have a fucking clue what she talk about. Yeah? She said she's alive, he's alive, but she don't have a clue. Yeah, she's a motherfucking god. But the god no have so many power that the people say in real life. And here I like it because they go into this more, they don't have that much power neither, you know?
There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell.
Grinning, squinting face.
I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
¿Qué? Es imposible que estuvieras todo el tiempo en el baúl y pasaras mucho tiempo en el túnel. A ver, hija de tu puta madre. ¿Qué putas va a hacer?
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so? And if I may ask, what did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
Bienvenida a esa nueva personita. Welcome to the new people. Let's go.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Ah?
Huh?
Hey,
What the fuck?
come on. Something's not right here.
No lo sabe.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box and I definitely heard the thud.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
Vaya, vaya.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid. Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
The House of the Hearth?
What the fuck?
No wonder they did something like this.
What?
So the serial disappearances were the Fatui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
What the fuck? Debe ser mentira, ¿no?
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
What the fuck? Sí es verdad. Sí es verdad. Oh, what the fuck?
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute.
Un minuto. Fue suficiente para secuestrar a una persona y matar a otra. Wow.
Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it.
¿Qué?
The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This
She has abnormal eyes.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that eye so dark. Envía Arrow.
Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
We're going to be a shit of her.
Hey, Lenny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Es que gente, que sea lo fatui ya es mala señal. They're from the fatui. They say Bonnie was right. He's not to trust. My friend is not to trust. But I trust him. I still trust him. Gente, es de fatui. ¿Qué quiere que diga? Ya es difícil protegerlo. Ya. No, amigo, ya con eso ya perdió todo.
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina
Welcome to the new people. Bienvenido a nuevas personas.
City not normal. Face turquoise drinking coffee.
Nothing no normal. The city is not normal. Nothing normal, my friend. The death is not normal. The life is not normal. The motherfucker is not normal. What he have?
First, when the thud was heard in the opera house, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth.
El primero llegó con acierto, el segundo es que sí, parece. ¿Es eso cierto? ¿Sí? ¿La primera? La primera es cierta. Tramando algo. Ya he sido víctima de sus complots anteriores y ahora...
Please answer my question, Mr. Linney.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
¿Qué? Ok, esto sí que deja muchas dudas. Gracias, ma. Muchas gracias, madrecita. Oh, wow.
I knew it.
Gente. Entonces de los fatuis. No estuvo en el túnel. ¿Qué está pasando?
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Con la venida, señoría, me gustaría decir algo.
Granted.
Mi cliente me ocultó información.
In that
clave.
case, what is your request?
Un receso. Hay cosas que tengo que hablar con mi cliente.
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn. This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
Ah, perfecto.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought.
Claro, somos profesionales, hijo de tu puta madre.
In that case,
No como tú.
my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
Exacto, disfruta la victoria mientras puedes.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, sorry.
Pinche pendejos.
Paimon doesn't know where to start. We trusted you two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys.
Ahora está a punta que son pendejos, son malos.
But Paimon's really mad.
I'm
Bienvenida a una
very sorry.
personita.
I
Welcome
know
to the new
you're angry,
people.
and reasonably so, but please, let me explain. I know you've clashed with the Vatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
¿Quién no dice que no estás mintiendo todavía?
Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point.
Dos personitas se fueron, qué triste vida.
You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Well, you both say that, but...
Primero, explícame una cosa. ¿Dónde fuiste ante tu número de magia?
Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now!
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately?
Fuck?
During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick, with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice.
Oh.
Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But, like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
No me da la opción de confiarlo. You give me the option to believe him. Si no quiero confiar en él, a la puta madre, tengo que confiar en él. Si no eres culpable, te ayudaré para que obtengas cargos. Si eres culpable, se te juzgará justamente.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense. Huh?
Llegas en el receso, vamos.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
Tras encontrar el túnel, Inés llegó a la sala de núcleo a través de concepto de ventilación. Por ello no fue testigo de ocurrido y tampoco escuchó un sonido extraño. Pero lo que hizo a investigar fue ilegal. Probablemente, lo más probable es que sea ilegal, la puta madre. Si es ilegal tener una cosa que vuela, hostia puta. Un objeto que vuela. Paimon es un objeto, hijo de su puta madre, no es una persona, chinga su madre. Así que la atamos con un globo, porque no es un objeto, es un globo, gente. Paimon es un globo. Welcome to the new people, bienvenido a nuevas personas. Let's go, my friend. Vine a escuchar una misteriosa voz personalmente de subterránea. ¿Pueden tener más que escuchamos nosotros? No lo sé. O tal vez algo de parte de máquina. Eso tendrá mucha relevancia en un futuro método cuando peleemos con el Fatui Hamburger. We're going to... So, in every nation we're going to fight with Fatui Hamburger. So, I don't think this will be an exception. En toda la versión vamos a pelear con Fatui. Y creo que ya vimos la Fatui que tiene como pelo blanco o algo así ese pedo. Así que bueno. No problema que peleemos contra ella en un futuro. No hay tenso juicio. Vámonos, vámonos.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
Okay.
That took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective.
Vaya, vaya. No tengo ni puta idea, solo me lo esquipo todo.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud. He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught Linney red-handed. So Linney proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box. Afterward, Linney passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident.
What the fuck?
And there you have it. That's the truth behind what happened.
Hay muchas incoherencias, gente. Hay muchas incoherencias en esta.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
Una persona se fue, qué triste vida.
The key
Let's
to
go.
refuting Lady Farina is the order of events.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one, bienvenida a una persona. Welcome to the new people. So the first one will be this one. Primero sí o sí es bajando, ¿no? Entonces no. O sea, primero bajar. ¿Sí? Pues aquí. Encontrar. Tras entrar al túnel llegó a una sala de núcleo. La tarea de investigación.
According to Linney, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
Podríamos poner... Ok, tal vez deberíamos poner... Bueno, este está en lo correcto. Entonces, ¿cuál fue el primero? Nadie abandonó el escenario durante la ópera. Uy, se me complica, gente. Ok, se me complica. Nadie abandonó la escena durante el espectáculo. Pues sí podría ser porque no pudo secuestrar fuera. Porque no pudo salir. No escuchó una misteriosa voz. No escuchó una misteriosa voz presente de la sala subterránea de la ópera que se encontraba en el canal ahora.
Linney went to the room that contains the oratrice's core. This is the actual truth.
Vale. No abandonó la escena durante el espectáculo. Por motivos que se desconoce, la ropa de la chica desaparecida estaba tirada en el túnel. Seguro al verla también se quedó desconcertado.
Linney did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Vale.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say! When the countdown started, Linney did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time. Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent.
Vaya, vaya, esa también tiene muchas cosas que no cuadran acá. Pero menos que la otra chica. Vale. Salimos.
Paimon did it! Paimon actually managed to say all that! Wasn't it awesome?
Se sonrojó, what the fuck?
You believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
That's right!
Lol, the why she speaks so funny.
She's so funny. She's so little.
My reasoning?
Alguien manipuló de forma preventiva los objetos del escenario diciendo que Cowboy se encontró por casualidad con Linnea.
If that's the case, then if Carol hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true,
Exacto.
Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
Sí,
That's
tenía
right,
que
you
que
tell
encontré.
him. And that's why they're partners of mine.
Oh, well, your denial is very strident. I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims?
¿No recuerdas cómo refutaste la coartada de Linnea? ¿Acaso no recuerdas lo que hiciste con coartada?
Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? What? You're saying that he wasn't?
Tu legado se convirtió en mi arma. Tu legado se convirtió en la pista clave. A ver, gente, lo mejor es que decir que una pista clave, pero yo soy malvado. Oh, pero what the fuck? What the fuck? No relacionado. Nada puedo abandonar. Se escuchó que llegaron a oír muchos espectadores. O la joven desaparecida. Otra opción aquí. Pero ninguno está relacionado. Entonces sí o sí es acá, ¿no? So it should be one of these three here. Which one? I don't know. A ver, la joven desaparecida no me cuadra. Yo creo que es el sonido. Take the sound because you ain't related a lot into it. Así que yo creo que va a ser esta. Aunque no tiene mucho sentido, tiene más sentido las otras dos. Pero esto está relacionado con el sonido, así que creo que debería poder ser algo interesante. I really don't know. I think this one and this one is more likely. Yeah, it has more sense to put together. But this one is about the noise, and they talk about the noise, so I'm going to choose this one. Voy a escoger esta porque están hablando de sonido, en pocas palabras. Seleccionar.
That's right! Linny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance. This means that when the crime happened, Linny had already entered the basement via the vent. The same clue you used to disprove his alibi has
Cosa
now
que dudo que
become
sea
the
muy
best
legal.
proof. How do you like that?
Well played. To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
You motherfucker. El asesino es. ¿Quién cree que es el asesino? podría ser el este güey, el que está juzgándonos. Podría ser, si no es Cowell, no, porque está muerto un poquito. La verdad es que le queda un poquito difícil. Who could be the killer? Cowell? And it's likely maybe he's fake, he's dead. But then it's difficult to be Cowell because he's dead. And who else could be? Could be the guy who's judging. Maybe he's a part of the Fatui. Entonces que lo que nos está jugando es parte de los Fatui. Juzgando. Pero es que que tiene una visión, se ve que puede ser un personaje jugable. A menos que el personaje jugable sea alguien malo. Cosa que nunca se ha visto antes, sea curioso ver. Could be that the guy who's judging is the killer, but he have a vision. So, and the way that he look, maybe could be that he's a playable character. And then Genshin will show some of his designs before. So I don't think so. No creo que sea si es un personaje jugable. I really will be nice to see a character that is bad, but you can play with it. Nice. Who could be el asesino? ¿Qué podría ser el asesino, gente? La verdad es que no tengo sospechosos. Selecciona algunos de la interfaz para consultar las preguntas correspondientes en el caso. Escoge la respuesta que sellan todos los engranajes vacíos para comprobar si tu deducción es correcta o no. Si te equivocas en algo, deberías escoger algo distinto entre otras opciones que te quedan completadas. La investigación de los guardias de fuego artificiales que explotaron. Ok, primero que todo, una de las pistas que tenemos, one of the proof we have, es que la cuerda está hecho de un material inflamable. The string that was holding the tent was made of a string that was made to be burned. O sea, fue hecha para dañarse. Lo que significa que es probable que algunos de los asesinos estén en el tema de la gente que construyó eso, ¿sí? Como de los ayudantes de Linnea. Could be one of the people who helped Linnea to build it, because that's the people who go and make everything good. Cuando el vehículo había terminado, se quemaron las cuerdas que sostenían el tanque de agua. Esto provocó que el tanque se presentara contra el baúl mágico en el que se encontraba Cowell, causando la muerte. Descartando a Linnea como sospechoso, los únicos que puedan haber manipulado las herramientas mágicas son los miembros del grupo de magia. Exacto. Linnea explicó que como hizo el número de magia, envió a través del túnel un baúl de doble fondo en el que estaba la espectadora y él también. Llegó al otro lado por el medio del túnel. Mientras tanto, el escenario, Linnea se cambió de ropa para cumplir con su papel de ayudante. Por motivos que desconocemos, la ropa de Halsey, la chica esa pues estaba ahí tirada. Puede ser Linnea. No, dudo que sea Linnea porque es un personaje jugable. It would be nice to be or who killed him was Linnea. Sin razón. El causante puede ser, ¿sí? Cowell, que está más muerto que yo. Cowell, that he is more dead than me, my friend. He's dead. How the fuck he can kill somebody? He's dead. ¿Cómo puede matar a alguien si ya está muerto? La espectadora. ¿Cómo puede la espectadora secuestrarse a sí misma? No tiene sentido. Y esta, no tengo ni puta idea qué es. ¿Sí? Entonces, gente, fue Cowell. Bueno, no lo sé, estoy entre Cowell y la espectadora porque la espectadora me parece muy sospechosa. No me acaba bien porque ¿se acuerdan que en el directo anterior dije que se parecía mucho a la ladrona, She looked like the robot in the last live stream. Sí que, además que se dijo que no podían entrar en el tema de ventilación más de una persona. Así que hay un punto negativo, because in the air tent cannot go one. It can fit one person, no two, yeah? Or you can fit one go and then the other one. But they was trying to rob somebody. That would have been difficult to move two people to a tunnel where they're fighting. Yeah? said that she was bajón. Sería difícil secuestrar a alguien por un túnel, excepto que esté solo ella. Sí, ya que había mucha pelea. Sí. El jarrón destrozado puede ser un signo de pelea, de que haya roto algo, ¿sí? De que haya un enfrentamiento y por pelear alguno se haya caído encima o haya movido bruscamente rompiendo el jarrón. So if somebody tried to rob her, she will be fighting. In the fight, she will be breaking stuff. There is the warrior heron who is broken. Es por eso que se dañó el jarrón. Pero, excepto que ella misma lo haya roto, ¿sí? A propósito, para crear un ambiente de pelea. So maybe she broke the heron on purpose to create that. La ropa en el suelo no tiene mucho sentido de que hasta ahí, a menos que hayan desmayado y la hayan metido en el túnel por la fuerza, cosa que como vimos anteriormente no se puede. Lo que diría que probablemente ella se lo quitó a propósito para poner pruebas de que algo le haya pasado. So maybe the clothes, why they will take the clothes to do that, to make the people think that it's a different person? I don't think so, my friend. No creo, gente. Dos personas se fueron que quitarse la vida. I don't think so, my friend. No creo que le haya quitado la ropa para fingir que es otra persona y para ocultarla. No. And it's difficult to carry her to the tunnel. See? So that is not right. Except she take her own clothes off. Excepto que se haya quitado su propia ropa. Ahora aquí viene lo interesante. How she could get out. The tunnel debe tener su tunnel. You only goes to the nuclear. El conductor eso va hasta el núcleo. De ahí. No hacia afuera. Si la única forma que conocemos hacia afuera. Exactamente. No pudo haber sido porque los guardias no vieron a nadie salir. Sí. So the more likely es ella. Ella es la más probable. Y puede que justo ahora esté sentada entre los espectadores.
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along?
So that means she not can go out. Maybe she's still here. Or maybe she's one of the person that get out with the permissions. Puede que esté todavía aquí, o puede que haya salido con uno de los permisos que le dan para salir. Interesante. Pero a darle permiso tiene que dar su información, lo que dice que se sabrían que ella es la desaparecida. So if she go out with the permission, she need to give her the honor who she is, and then they will know that she is who the missing. Lo que significa que no, probablemente no fue así. Sabemos que ella no viene últimamente acá. So she don't go and watch shows almost never in her first time. Es su primera vez viendo el show. Lo que significa que algo pasó. Además que sea muy nerviosa cuando la llamaron adentro. She looks pretty nervous when they call her. Okay. Aunque todavía no hemos encontrado el por qué siempre escogemos con una persona continuamente. Pero parece no ser porque ya no nos deja escogerla. Uy, tenía mucho sentido.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Él pudo haber dañado el pero se ha fallecido. ¿Sí? A menos que haya fingido su muerte, aunque si lo desenterraron, lo sacaron y miraron bien el cuerpo, se habrían dado cuenta, a menos que sea su hermano gemelo o algo así por el estilo. Es por eso que sí, sospecho de él, pero no creo que haya mucho ahí.
Could there have been a third person involved?
O una
Is that
tercera persona.
really a possibility?
Una tercera persona, gente. Yo creo.
Halsey is the missing
¿Qué es
person
esta?
and an ordinary
And
audience
then
member.
is the girl.
agree with the
Yo creo que es la niña.
Glasses purple yellow
I agree with the investigation, Frank. Thanks. Yo creo que es la chica. Oh, what the fuck? No es. Cowell?
The deceased's name is Cowell.
It wasn't the girl. What the fuck? Sí es Cowell. Yo que diga que yo tenía razón. Sí había alguien más involucrado. Lo que indica que sí fingió la muerte. So yeah, was Cowell.
That can't be right. Are you serious? The killer was, in fact, Cowell, the deceased!
¡El asesino! El asesino es el fallecido Cowell. Who killed him is the dead guy. The zombie guy.
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
What the fuck? O sea, sí tenía razón, what the fuck. Yo dije que era Cowell al principio. Pero luego todo parecía ser la chica. Toda la otra puede apuntar a la chica después de que yo dije la chica. Lo que diga que al principio yo sí tenía que razón que era Cowell. What the fuck?
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
Vale, gente. Analicemos. Welcome to the new people, unas personitas.
No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Importa el orden. Una persona se fue, qué triste vida.
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. So, there must have been some fear that she would attract attention.
Sí, podría ser.
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Ocasionaba el jarrón roto.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well.
Este es el único problema exacto que dije de la ventilación. So they cannot fit two people in there. How the hell he did it?
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment.
Pero como nadie haya salido. Descartemos esta. And shut down this motherfucker.
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Sí.
Linny was not in the tunnel.
Pero
It
no
would
le
have
da
been
suficiente
tough for both
tiempo.
people.
Bueno, escribían uno más. Oh, eso me gusta.
The sound we heard may have come.
A ver. Vale.
No
pudo
one
haber
entered or
salido.
left the opera house through its entrances.
Así que ¿cómo la pudo haber secuestrado? Esa es la verdadera pregunta. Excepto que no haya salido.
It would have been tough for both people to.
Dirección incorrecta. Okidoki.
Lenny was not in the tunnel. It would have been tough for both. Halsey's clothing was a.
Espera que no lo estoy
Lenny
enseñando.
was not in the tunnel.
O sea, yo creo que es Line.
The one and only sus.
The deceased's name is Cowell. No one entered or left the.
Ok. Algo que no
Halsey's
cuadra. El
clothing was in
vestido,
the
en
tunnel.
serio, no me jodas. What the fuck? El criminal conocía los secretos hasta el número de Linney y debería poder manipular fácilmente los objetos en el escenario. Yeah, so the criminal need to be able to manipulate the things in the scenario. Algo que nos llegaría a saber porque lo llamó al principio, en el directo anterior. Something would be nice to know why they call Linney in the last live stream. Además, independiente de que Cowell haya muerto, tenía a su dispositivo todos los medios para cometer el crimen. Even if he died, he have all the things he need to make the crime. Es posible que el sonido que oyó durante el espectáculo fue causante del fragmento de Cowell y Ashley. The south could be the Cowell and Ashley fighting. Linnea no estuvo en el túnel durante en ese minuto, pero Cowell podría haber sacado a Ashley del baúl que había en las gradas. But Cowell could be able to take Ashley out of the baúl when he's under there. Según el testimonio del guardia, en ese momento nadie salió o entró de la ópera, así que Cowell no pudo haberse marchado aunque quisiera. Por no hablar de que haberlo hecho es imposible porque el público no lo viera. So it would be impossible to he live.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
¿Dónde fue Hasley?
I see how it is. So this was all just a bluff. And here I thought you had something to show for it. But it seems you're still far
Oh,
from the truth.
espera, hija.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
¿Cómo desapareció? Esa es la verdad pregunta.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear.
Una persona se fue, que triste vida.
Like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
Escaparse del tanque del agua. ¿Acaso fue el agua?
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents, but do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient?
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Un momento.
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. The
Sí.
deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant.
La otra pista es el jarrón de agua,
The vase was
exactamente.
not put-
En verdad no tengo ni puta idea. Ven, se lo dije, eso es increíble.
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped.
Sí. Entonces, no. Todo cobra sentido. 5% viendo, bienvenida a nuevas personitas, welcome to the new people.
Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's
¿Qué
a
es-
similar
qué mierda?
method where a person could be transformed into water...
Oh, just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment. How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick.
Tal vez encontremos algo en la pertenencia de Cowell.
Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Linny already knows this truth very well. Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about 2 completely different things.
No, pendeja.
Even so, I trust the traveler's judgment. The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may
Bienvenida
open
a
if we try
presentado,
to
welcome
gather
to the
all
new
the focal
people.
points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased, Cowell.
Vaya.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste. We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the primordial sea.
The primordial sea?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice. The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that girl... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order! It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results, but we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
Es un líquido que guarda en control pertenece a parece ser capaz de disolver el cuerpo de la gente de Fontaine convertidos en agua. Vale.
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this?
Intentemos de no
Remember,
tocarlo.
there was something else within the inner layer of that box. The water from the primordial sea should already...
Espera.
The water from the primordial sea should already have been prepped before Halsey entered the magic box.
Sí.
Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form of triggering mechanism.
Sí. Tal vez, no sé.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. The rope that strung the water tank up was lit.
Esto tiene mucho sentido para mí, pero no.
I remember there was something...
Vale. Tenemos que mencionar a Lynette en esta, porque la verdad es que, para ser sincero, tiene más
The
sentido.
water from the primordial sea...
¿No?
The rope that strung the water... The deceased's name is Cap...
Vale, tal vez si tengan un orden.
The rope that strung the water... The deceased's name is Cowell,
Vale. Vale. Empecemos con Cowell en esta.
The deceased's name is Cap... I remember there was something... The water from the primordial...
3-2.
Lynette was in the magic box on stage.
Era la otra. Yo sabía que no hay que mencionar esa madre. ¿Cómo sabes qué dice Linnea al respecto? Twisted crazy, yeah it is. Very twisted. Increíble, la verdad es que wow.
It's Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine again! In the original plan, Cowell was would tamper with the water tank rope, and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowl would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel, and wound up being fatally hit by
this place makes me so hungry. Loudly crying face.
Huh.
Oh, now you make me hungry, me now.
Actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person? What a humiliation.
No.
Yeah, I'll clear my whole
like
data in Genshin.
Remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
Oh, now this guy is suspicious. Entonces, so now you make me hungry and you say you're hungry. Now I am hungry. What are we going to do now? Huh? What are we going to do? I cannot get up, go to the kitchen, get something. Do you guys watching this guy, motherfucker here, looking at the couch? Fuck him. Nah, clear my whole data in Genshin. Why? Why? Genshin is a piece of shit game. It's awesome game. I love it.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were
referente.
just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case. And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What?
That can't be.
I'll do some noodles. Face purple smiling tears.
How wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you. Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close. Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent. Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowl then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime. Ultimately, he knocked Cowl out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization. Am I right, Mr. Linny?
Because the game makes me think too much and makes me hungry, more rolling on the floor laughing loudly.
Now you make me more hungry to me. Because the games make me more hungry. No, you make me hungry.
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here.
Todo pasa a cuadrar bastante bien en esta. Excepto que el jarrón no está lleno de sangre. Y que el agua, primero que todo, ¿dónde fue la caja? Segundo que todo, porque el agua está ahí. Además, la posición del agua y el vestido no cuadran. Son tres. Veo tres errores en esta. Solo en dos imágenes. Y en la cuarta, ¿cómo lo subió? ¿Por qué lo subió? Además, si estuviera inconsciente, toda la forma en que hubiera estado sería diferente, no había caído.
Is this the end of the road?
Oh no! Paimon can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around this. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move. Why did this have to happen now?
El cómplice cambió la evidencia y dijo algo que no era
I
cierto.
think we've all seen enough now. And we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale. Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not...
Not sorry, investigator Frank, to makes you hungry, rolling on the floor laughing.
Not sorry, investigator Frank, to make you hungry.
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Ah, ¿verdad, tía?
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic?
Escape. And you will be
I'll show you an amazing trick.
Distance,
One that
wow.
can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Like, what in the world is
Purple smiling tears.
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Lenny and Lynette, but as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
And voila.
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after—
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin?
Se los dije.
I'm sorry.
I said.
The one who killed Cowell. I admit it.
And said. Was she? I said. Omar fucking said. Yo se lo dije. Yo se lo dije que era esa hija de su puta madre. También dije que era Cowell. Pero era más pruebas contra la chica. Sí, hay más pruebas contra la chica que contra Cowell. Sí, era la chica.
What? Why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Lenny was the one who caught me in the act.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief. Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was onto me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee, but then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Point for investigator. Glasses purple yellow diamond.
But I swear I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lillian's perspective.
Let's go, my friend. Que putas, my friend. What the fuck? Eso tiene que cambiar. A ver. Una cuerda que había tirado en el suelo tiene un gancho de hierro colocado en uno de sus extremos para hacer protagonismo. Una máquina que se usó durante el espectáculo de magia de Disney para seleccionar a un espectador afortunado. Tras la investigación se llevó a cabo. Tras la invitación que se llevó a cabo, descubrieron que siempre seleccionamos un nombre. Entonces este debería ir acá arriba. ¿Sí? No. Vale, ¿tal vez aquí? No, mierda.
Seems this won't...
A ver, ¿dónde se escucha un fuerte
The
ruido?
strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lillian's attempt to break out when she...
Sí. Aquí... A ver. Aquí... esta madre.
The flower vase was not...
Después de que se derramara, Disney pensó que iba a ser arrestada, por lo que se escapó dándote una fuerte golpe. Esta acá se hizo. Ni Disney ni Kobe conspiraron en ocultar el rastro de agua que había en el ron, sino que este se rompió por accidente durante la pelea. Vale. La ropa.
Lillian was afraid that she would be recognized if she left.
Decía que la ropa no cuadraba.
Biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
Dije que eso no cuadraba. Vale.
Having been selected out of the blue, Lillian panicked.
Es por eso que se puso nerviosa. Y yo le dije que se parecía mucho y que pensé que iba a atraparla ahí. ¿Recuerdan, gente? ¿Recuerdan? Soy un puto genio, ¿no ven? No,
After she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard. Hearing the commotion, Cowell leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lillian had not dissolved.
Entonces Cowell sí era el malo. Intentó disolverla, pero el agua no funcionó. Oh.
He did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket.
Vaya.
Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lillian back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lillian came out on top, knocking Cowell out and putting him in the box. With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
Vaya, gente.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the opera house these last 2 days.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
At this
point, what the fuck?
That happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
Bravo!
Nuevo.
What the fuck?
Now then, Lady Farina, Do you wish to speak against the defense's statements? Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No. I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow. Look at that! She's like a deflated balloon now.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box, and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent. While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately, this case at least can be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Dejó un castarrol. Dejó un castarrol, lo notaron.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Great work, partners.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Oh, no canta en victoria.
I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dared to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes? I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know, and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which, when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent more off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about. The...
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less of them.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Oh. Oh, lol.
So, we're just going back now?
Por el momento está solucionando el momento.
That's
el problema.
True, but...
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
Lenny...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me. But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end. Even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui.
No queremos acusar a nadie
I
justamente.
guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
Archelino.
The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
That's right. And since we're here, I was wondering, would you mind hearing a story? It's about back when our parents first died. Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law. I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person, and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans. Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles. But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
¿Pero ahora qué?
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis' power when she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself included, are from Fontaine. We won't give up on defending our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
Arlecchino será un personaje jugable. Arlecchino is going to be a you can play with Arlecchino.
It's all right. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
Bye, Linny!
Vaya, vaya.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us now?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too? Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Mi trabajo era defender a Linnea. Mi trabajo no es investigar casos de chicas desaparecidas.
Are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Ah, I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
Ella en parte me
It's like having
salvó.
new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navia's treating, count Paimon in!
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time.
All right then, let's have our farewell meal.
Let's go. A comer, gente. Somos glotones a la mierda. Ofrendas de Fontaine, parece que enseña siglo. Arbolito, gente, que me llevo. Vale, gente. Caducado y caducado. Los dos a la verga que se van. Vale, estupendo. Esto por acá. A ver, gente. Esto por acá. A ver, esto por acá. Y gente. El dedito que me llevo. Perfecto. Aquí. Tenemos obviamente el abismo. Y esto quedan 10 días. Vale. Por aquí. Okay. A ver. Esto por aquí. Vale. A ver, gente. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Yo voy a hacer algo. Hacia aquí, banners. Quiero ver si me toca la espada de sacrificio. Volver. Vale. Vamos, espada de sacrificio, por favor, espada de sacrificio. Espada de sacrificio, por favor. ¡Su puta madre! ¡Gonorrea! A su madre. A su madre.
La tercera es la vencida.
La tercera. Debería. No, es que. No me puede que me salga azul. Sí, azul. A su madre. En esas 3 no me salen. Son cada 10. A ver. Bueno, en parte necesito comprar estas 4. Supongo que no haría tanto daño. ¿Esto por aquí? No haría tanto daño tirar alguna que otra más. Ah, su puta madre.
Now back to normal city peacefully relieved.
Chitueta. Vamos, no, vamos. No. Ay,
Over here.
a ver, gente. Vámonos. Oh, espada de sacrificio, por favor, espada de sacrificio. ¡Oh, su puta madre! ¡Yo no tengo retrás! ¡Ah! ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué el mundo me odia tanto? ¡Ah, su madre! Vamos, una más. Este ya sabe que uno tengo para más. Es que es pobre gente. ¡Ah, su madre! ¡Qué gonorrea! ¡Qué gonorrea! Hijos de su puta madre. Yo la tengo de rezo, la concha de su madre. No tengo R2. Pues madre, sigue siendo una mierda. ¿Por qué? A ver. Una gira. A ver. Arco de sacrificio. Este es el primer arco de sacrificio. Este es el primer catalizador de sacrificio que obtengo. Quería aprovechar estos banners para seguir tirando. Vale. Me pido que recolecte cosas. Quedan 10 días. Uf. El siguiente directo es en cuántos días. En como 7 días. Sí, en 6 días aproximadamente. Supongo, gente, que podría tal vez desenfortarme aquí. Seguir esta estatua de 7. Ya es Genshin Impact. Y desbloquear algunos otros teletransportes antes de irme. Tampoco quiero terminar muy cansado, ya que mañana tengo que hacer unos directos. Así que bueno, eso por acá. Vale. Acción. ¿Qué pasa si hago esto y le uso acción? A la verga, soy Flashman. Vale, gente. Debería, no lo sé. Vamos, ¿de qué se trata? Oh, nuevo cofre. Nice. Vale. Nice, sí, pise para toda la familia Lily.
Just as I expected.
What the fuck? Vale. Ok. Parkour. Vámonos. A su madre. 1, 2. Ah, mierda. Vale, gente. Parece que va a tocar hace un poquito de nada. ¿Podemos ya bajar al agua? Oh, parece que sí. Oh, el conjutado. Oh, increíble. Ok, gente. Vale. Vale. El agua waifu, sí. Oh, nice. Wow. Aquí hay uno. Ya lo vi. Un hidróculo. Oh, wow. Pues aquí viene el culito ajustado, pero está tapado con agua. Que falta de respeto, gente. Okidoki. Vale. ¿Dónde está el tema del aire? No tengo ni puta idea. Vale. Vamos. Ok. Absorbe energía. Supongo que eso queda como para luego. La señorita está ahí. Ah, pero no está negra, weón. Es más azul. Mírala, hay un poquito más gordica. Ahí está, ¿la puede ver? ¿La ve? Ahí está. Es azul y un poquito más gorda, no es negra. Es por aquí. Oh. Nice. Vale, gente, continuamos. Un patoso pato. Oh my god, un pato. Okidoki, kibididoki. Vámonos, esto por acá, Un poco corres, hija mía, me voy a tener a hiela. What the fuck? ¿Qué mierda son? Oh, son robots. Ok, ¿quieren pelear conmigo? Yo tengo un personaje bueno y 3 malos. A que lo mato con esto, hostia puta. Hostia puta, me violan. Vale, gente. Fuck up. What the fuck? Otros 1000. Nice. 200. Ah, una mierda. Oh, pero la verga. Nada más. Ok. Para acá. Oh, me viola. Ok, estupendo. Ahora es pitufa sirena. Y ya la verga. Paca puca. Paca puca, my friend. Ok, ahora sí, hora de morir. 14.000. 6.000. 14.000. ¿Cuánto era esa madre? Ni puta idea. Paca puca, paca poca. Listo. Ahora que me doy cuenta, ¿saben qué artefactos le vienen bien a Lynette? Ahorita que peleé con ella me di cuenta rapidísimo. Fui Flashman, dame cuenta. Sí, exactamente. La esmeralda verde, ¿es que se llama? No, me chupa un huevo. Esta madre. Jo, 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 amigo mío. Ahora sí. What the fuck? Hostia puta. Oh, what the fuck. Obviamente, o sea que yo sé, hostia puta, obviamente lo sabía. ¿Cómo no? ¿Qué pedo? En serio, qué pedo. ¿Qué mierda acaba de hacer? Ay, gente, ayuda. Me están secuestrando. Hostia puta. Hostia puta, que gonorrea. No, me vaya para el otro lado. No joda, qué pro. Voy a tener que nadar 8 kilómetros. Si hubiera sabido eso. Vamos, chao. No eres tan inútil. Vámonos. Escala, concha de tu madre. Ponte a escalar, hijo de tu puta madre. Vamos. Que pues gasta menos. Eso es lo único útil que tiene Exeao. Para ser sincero. Por el resto es más inútil que otra cosa. Vamos por aquí. Vámonos a escalar la concha de su madre. Yo pensaba que esto era Fontaine. No la puto Liyue. Hostia puta. Nice. ¿Dónde puta está la torrecita? Aquí está. Acá, puca. Uy, ya vale pasión. En serio, pinche inútil. Vamos con la gran puta. El mundo se hará de aquellos con noble corazón. Oh my god, tengo un noble corazón. What the fuck. Wow, tengo que decir eso. Increíble. La cantidad de transporte y el mapa es increíble. Luego de ya, gente. Hacemos las diarias y ya paramos, gente. Ya mañana Tower Fantasy. A ver. ¿Dónde están las diarias? Ok, aquí están. Teleportación está desactivada. Bueno, gente. ¿Quién se quiere dar un viaje al otro lado del puto mundo? Se va por curiosidad. Hostia puta, 20. Hostia, gonorrea. Qué gonorreos. ¿Sabes la cantidad de hidróculos que hay? Habían 400 y algo, ¿no? A su puta madre. Podemos hacer las diarias solo conjuntados y 3 personajes inútiles. Pues pongámoslo a prueba. Esto por acá. Ah, y si hay uno también porque pues puede andar rápido por su habilidad y tiene 2. Eso está nice. Y porque puede usar la habilidad medio del aire. Ah, su madre. Lo que significa que puede volar más rápido. Nice. Esto es lo que amo. Me he enjutado. Uy, mira qué lindo. Paca puca, paca puca. Oh, what the fuck. Ok, eso no se ve muy bien. Boom, bitch. Rumba. Bueno, la verdad es que decepcionante un poquito fue. Ok. Chuca, choca. Paca. El agua profunda no es muy buena, la verdad es que 23.000 puto daño. Ok, nice. Nada más, nada más. Este teletransporte acá. Y vámonos para aquí, amigo. Vamos con ella primero. Ok, vamos con Lina. Casi le digo al parito, casi me lo cocino, modo chino. Hostia puta, ¿qué quiere, amigo mío? ¿Morir? Está bien, muere por tu cuenta. Yo no tengo nada que ver con eso, chingo su madre. Bye, bye. Bye, bye, my friend. Buca puta. Vale, matar a 9 enemigos. Easy peasy para toda la familia. Solo conjuntados, sin madre. Que si puede atacar con Anemo, no se estaría tan mal. Hostia puta. Ok, reacciones por aquí, a menos algo. Paca poca. Y es el acto de slime, así que chinga su madre. Buah, increíble, me encanta, digo. Animación. Animación chueca, pero animación. 60k, la verga. A su madre. Vale, esto por acá. Vale. 1, 2. Una otra por aquí. Vale. 22k, nice. Y perdemos definitivamente, me encanta, me fascina, me apasiona. Esto por acá. Gustavo se hace todo sola. Sí. Gustavo es una diosa. Gustavo es increíble. Gustavo es Gustavo. Todos los personajes son inútiles. Gustavo sola está bien. Yo puedo volar con Gustavo sola. Soy como por acá. Vale, gente. Me perdí. Estupendo. Ok. Linet. Este grupo de acá, si son enemigos, lo destrozamos el curillo. Vamos, ya, haz un vuela. 1 y 3. Perfecto. Vuela. Ok, chido. Enemigos, gente, son enemigos. Nice. Vale. Ok. Esto por aquí. Y vamos. Paca. Rufta más bien. La cosa es que Gustavo no recibe tanto daño. Yo no recibo daño por enemigos. Gustavo es el puto pasto de gonorrea. Esperen un poquito, gente, no se preocupen. Que ahora recupero vida, muah, mi wea. Ay, qué gonorrea. Esto por aquí, esto por acá. Para toda la familia. Esto por aquí. Vale, me falta una en teoría. Por aquí. Vale, me falta esta de acá. Easy peasy, esta es muy fácil. Comenzamos con Chao. Me perdí, estupendo, me encanta. Ok. Vale, perfecto. Baja. Cambiamos a línea. Vamos a la verga. Vale, estupendo. La zona más paso para darnos cuenta que sí estamos yendo bien. Ah, su puta madre. Vale, y seguimos, continuamos, gente, continuamos. Paca puca, paca poca, paca ruca. Vale, ¿qué hacer acá? Matar enemigos, proteger monolónico, ¿qué pedo? Completa el desafío de monito. Epa, nunca había visto un monito aquí, la verdad es que nice. Esto significa que... Exactamente. Ay, Dios mío. Eso también significa que van a estar muy juntos. Ahora que están juntos, de para acá. ¿Y esto? Este otro, este y esto, y ahora este de acá, ahora este de acá. Y se tiene que para la familia. Ok. A su madre. Ahorita sigue viva, no se preocupen. No lloren por ella. Realmente. No se complica. Ganemos algo para hacer. Vale, por aquí, mucha, un momentito por acá. Vale. Vale, dice que para toda la familia. Un se va por acá. Amigo mío, paca puca. ¿Dónde está el otro? Oh. Hasta me va a pesar. A su madre, un puto golpe. Es que esto yo me lo como así. Lo mata al inenazos. Si algún día te sientes inútil, recuerda este gilito. Me lo he peleado, me lo violo hasta con Linet. Me lo violo hasta con Linet nivel 20 y sin artefactos prácticamente. Artefacto de mierda. Nivel de mierda. Nada más, gente.
Add Astra.
Besas.
Thank you for completing.
Chinga tu madre. Aquí mis fotos. Arigato. Esto por aquí. Vale. Esto por acá. Nice. Entonces, gente, hasta aquí el directo de hoy. Espero que no aporte más, porque aporte más importa más que tu puta vida. Esto por acá, esto por acá. Vale, perfecto. Valente, espero que les haya gustado, encantado, fascinado. Y si fuese de Matula, hostia puta, está todo oscuro, no veo nada. Ah, qué gonorrea, ¿cuándo se hizo de noche? Ok, gente, me voy, chao. Que tengan un buen día, que tengan una buena noche, que tengan una buena comida con su waifu de anime. Y me despido aquí. Sí, espero que les haya gustado, encantado, fascinado. Y si fuese así de Matula, que suscríbete a mi canal para no perderte ninguno de estos grandes legendarios videos. Que si quieres un patatús, suscríbete y comparte. Me ayuda mucho que compartas, ¿sí? Así que muchas gracias por ver. Y si me quieren apoyar, comenten, compartan, dan like. Creo que no me apoya, pero dale like. ¿Por qué no? Por si acaso, por si se apoya, quién sabe, ¿sí? Pues bueno, si quieres suscribirte, amigo mío. Es gratis y me ayuda mucho. Y por aquí me despido. Muchas gracias por ver y chau. Y recuerden que la niebla o la oscuridad te esconde la verdad. Y ten mucho cuidado, porque si buscas la verdad, por ahí en la oscuridad hay un guerrero que te quiere violar. Así que ten mucho cuidado, amigo mío, porque puedes que no salgas de ahí con el culo limpio. Bye. Vale, back and fly.